Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. Okay, so we are finishing off the second week of the summer season, and coincidentally, we are having our first rainy day on someone's birthday, so it feels like we are returning to what was happening throughout the spring season. But other than that, we will be celebrating Alex's birthday because also we did not manage to get enough coal from Clint because he was just God knows where. I still need to fetch coal. So yeah, we need to make a lot of preserve jars in order to ramp up our production of the artisanal items to help us keep producing more money from our farm. Also, we need to get to Ginger Island and see what happens there's just so many things that need to happen. So yeah. So Alex, right? Alex, we know that he loves two things. The complete breakfast, which you obtain from Queen of Sauce, and salmon dinner, which you obtain once you reach 3 hearts with Gus. So we should be able to complete both of these things, and I think I have 5 complete breakfasts for fulfilling the home cooks remixed bundle in the community center. So he's gonna receive that, and Alex has a special schedule for rainy days when it comes to summer. So at 8 a.m., leaves his room and stands in the entryway. 1 p.m. goes to his room to lift weights. 4 p.m. leaves his house to go stand by the dog pen. 6:30 p.m. goes back into his house and stands in the entryway. 8 p.m. goes to his room and stands by his dresser. 10 p.m. goes to bed. So there's that. Okay, so that's about it. Alex is kind of a really difficult chopper when it comes to your first year because unless you befriend uh, Gus and you receive the salmon dinner, you are still screwed because salmon is a full season fish. You also require the what's the ingredient called? Uh, Marnie wants it. Yeah, the amaranth. So you need two fall season ingredients in order to make it, and you cannot get your hands on complete breakfast. So chances are your first year celebration is usually by giving him one of the all universally liked gifts. So there's nothing really that amazing about that. I'm not even sure if we have any points with Alex. Yeah, we don't. So if he's gonna be inside of his room, we are totally screwed. So we need to make sure that we go and give him that birthday gift after 8 a.m. So this will affect how we can run things when it comes to our farm. Okay, so let's see. So next episode or next day is gonna be both sunny here and on the Ginger Island. And the fortune for today, okay, so it's a lucky day. And when we take a look at the lovely snapshot, we see that in the upper right corner, we have diamond in the crystallarium, we have some coffee, we have coal and some crystal from the geode crushers. If we go lower to our fish ponds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 row ready. And we have also the frozen geodes from the ice pips. 3 of our fish ponds are requesting something, but unfortunately I still don't have access to tea, I don't have cookies, and I don't seem to have that special chocolate chip looking like uh, crystal or mineral in order to give it to the midnight carp to increase their population. So we are stuck at their current numbers. If we go lower, we see that our chickens, ducks, rabbits, and dinosaurs are all inside of the cubes. We have 2 dino mayo, we have some duck mayo, we have some regular mayo ready in the mayonnaise machines. If we go to the left from our silos, we see that hops, coffee, some hot peppers are done. And if we go to the rest of the farm, we see that we will have stuff in the crab pots, The taro tuber most likely will require more time. We will need to check inside the greenhouse, inside of Big Shed, inside of Mushroom Cave, inside of the barns. It looks like Robin is still working on upgrading one of the barns, so on the next day we should have access to it. So we're gonna see how this is gonna work out. I'm gonna be forced to plant somewhere some additional fiber because we are running low, and I'm gonna need it for crafting purposes for either the grass starter or anything else. So yeah, we have plenty of stuff to do. So I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna start processing the farm, and hopefully we will talk in a couple of moments once I have processed all this nitty-gritty stuff which needs to happen. So bear with me, enjoy the montage, and we will talk in a couple of seconds. Okay, we have 319. Hey, that's awesome. Crops ready 88. 25 in greenhouse. Yes, there's plenty of stuff that needs to happen. Okay, so I wanted to refill the kegs with one more batch of coffee because we are super low on triple shot espresso, and afterwards we're gonna load in like starfruit or ancient fruit, which is gonna take a whole week to get processed. I also was forced to make some iron bars and copper bars because if we want to create more kegs, we require these things. So yeah, unfortunately also we don't have as much stone as I would like, so that might negatively affect our production of preserved jars. And because Robin is still working on the upgrade for the barn, we will not be able to acquire more resources from her, so we're gonna have to rely upon other resources. So my goal would be to go see Alex, give him his birthday gift. Go see Clint, purchase coal. Go see Marnie, purchase at least 2 pigs. And yeah, that's about it, which I can think of right now. So here is one of the complete breakfasts. That's gonna help us out a lot. You don't need anything else for anyone else right now. I'm not really, yeah, we still need to process the special quest for Lewis, but that should be manageable because we have all the melons that are growing on the Ginger Island. So we will also need to check with that weird frog in that cave, so that we might receive 5 golden walnuts as a potential reward. I would love to get the recipe for cookies because, yep, this is the cutscene for recipe for cookies. So in comparison to all the other NPCs, with Evelyn, you actually received 2 gifts at 4 and 7 hearts, not 3 and 7 hearts. So you actually don't get this recipe by mail. You need to go inside of the house to find her baking her famous cookies. And the funniest thing is that their local doctor is not a huge fan of her cookies. Maybe she's putting raisins into it. I'm not really sure. Okay, so we're gonna try one. Also, Queen of Sauce versus NPCs. I should mention it because I'm so proud that I managed to put it together. Okay, so it's delicious, and thank you, and give us the recipe. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. Boy, if she would know that I'm about to give her recipe to bunch of fish. Okay, so Alex is officially our bud. So we have 3 hearts, so we can like enter his room and all that jazz, so that's awesome. There's some copper, but I'm more interested in the coal variety. So let's get that carbon. Finally, you are here. Shop. So we need 8 for... So let's go 160. I know that I don't have probably sufficient quantity of other resources to pull this kind of production off. I mean, it would be nice if I can make so many goddamn preserve jars, but let's be realistic here for a second. It looks like the special event has finally kicked in for the washed up forageables on the beach. However, I'm not really expecting any miracles. Although this is really gonna help us out, I still cannot purchase the necklace from the mariner because I don't think I will ever probably marry anyone in this game. It's like one of those weird achievements that most people have and I just simply ignore it for some reason. I don't know. So anyhow, let's go see Marnie. Marnie should be home and we should be able to buy bacon 1, bacon 2. Each pig will cost me 16,000. It takes quite a while for the pigs to reach full maturity, but yeah, the truffles at least throughout the fall season should turn out semi-profitable, so who knows? Maybe I will have enough for 3 pigs. Okay, so purchase. Damn it, we still cannot purchase the pigs because she has not finished upgrading, so yeah. Totally did not realize that fun factor there. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go to the farm. I will need to plant that fiber. I'm gonna have to cut the grass here. Gonna at least refill our hay. We need at least 3 more rainy days for this to give us our wheat. So that's gonna be fun. Waiting for that to finish. Fortunately, I don't have to water the fiber, so there's that positive. But other than that, I'm gonna be filling in as much of this space here as I can with fiber. I don't really want to be putting taro tuber down here. And I would probably rather keep it on the Ginger Island too, so this should do. So we have planted at least some decent chunk. I still want to plant a couple more, because that fiber is definitely gonna help us out. I was actually kind of terrified of one thing, and that is to mix up the lightning rods with like mayonnaise machines or cheese presses, because I wasn't sure that when the lightnings are focused towards the lightning rods, if they can theoretically knock out some of our other machines or tech and damage them in the process. You know what? Let's hug and pet all of our duckies here. And chickens too. Well, let's see, what do we have here? We have that third T-Rex in the incubator. I'd love to go see Krobus and purchase a void egg so that we can put in a void chicken to be made. That would be a great addition. The blue chickens, which you get when you have that special thing happen with oh my god, these names are escaping me today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Usually I kind of do remember the names, but Shane. Yeah, Shane. So, if you do that special thing with Shane, you can then gain access to the blue chickens. However, the unfortunate thing is that they still produce only your regular eggs, so there is not that much of a great added value to those eggs. It's just, you have a different looking chicken. Okay, I forgot to actually mention that we have tomatoes too. Okay, well, there's that. We're gonna harvest all of this. You can consider keeping the tomatoes for the production of recipes. It's really kind of funny how you don't need the marinara sauce or something like that. You just need the good old tomatoes and you are done. Okay. So we need to pick up the cheese. It's getting late. I still need to pick up the roe. So let's replace that. Let's sell whatever we can. There's a bunch of wine being done, so that's awesome. We're gonna be selling all of you, all of you. Oh, that one piece of copper. So let's see, what do we get here? Starfruit wine. That's a lot of starfruit wine. Fortunately, we do have additional starfruit and ancient fruit, which we can turn into wine. Fortunately for me, it's all inside of the greenhouse, so I'm gonna have to go fetch it. I'm gonna sell all of these things except of like 4 bottles of starfruit wine. Just to keep them for those rainy days. If you catch my drift, this is definitely gonna help me replenish most of the money that has been spent. I can theoretically use the kegs for production of pale ale, since we have again access to hops. We aren't growing, I think, as many hops as we did throughout the first year. But, okay. This is fun. So we definitely are gonna be able to get our return on the hops a bit faster than we would from the starfruit and such. So let's make this happen. Okay, so this goes there, this goes there, coffee goes here, and I wanted to make... Now we don't have stone. So how much stone exactly are we equipped with? 2 pieces of stone. That is just horrible. Horrible. We should, however, still smelt more of the iron and copper bars. So I'm not really sure if we have 10 of them or... eight. So let's do this. And that is gonna give us access to more copper bars, more iron bars, so that then we can make more of the kegs. I really need to then construct another shed for the kegs too, so I can remove all of this stuff away. And now we don't have the bars, so those bars need to happen. Okay. Kind of miscalculated there. 1, 2, and 6. So that's 8. Yeah, me and math, we go hand to hand together. Okay, so these can go theoretically... Yeah, so we do have some tomatoes here. Okay. I don't really think I need to hold on to that many blue jazz flowers, so these ones can be sold too. This can be sold, this can be sold. Okay, and we're gonna have to process also the very, very lovely wrap pots too. Okay, so we did put in 7 of them. So strawberries, because strawberries just give you most value in comparison to blueberries and cranberries. Okay, and let's start cracking into these things. So mushroom cave, I have already processed that. So we are fine when it comes to that department. Still have a couple of the warp totems. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna be going today to the Ginger Island, honestly. After all, even Willie's shop is by now closed, so nothing really amazing there. But what I would love to do is actually try to get my hands on some additional resources which can be found here at the farm, such as some of the wood. So I will most likely just speed up this end of the day, try to do as many things as I think are important for us, and we will catch up then on tomorrow. Okay, so in profits, thanks to the starfruit wine, especially, we are almost looking at 100,000. Yeah, fortunately for us, tomorrow is still gonna be Sunday, Sunday, and that means that I should be able to go see Marnie finally and purchase those pigs. Did I sell the dinosaur mayonnaise or no? Did I keep it? Interesting. Okay, so Sunday. This means we're gonna be learning a new recipe from Queen of Sauce. We can go see Marnie. If we are lucky enough, we should get to Ginger Island. There's always stuff to be done. Need to check on the crops, see what can be done with the pineapples and such. There's just a whole lot of things which I'm considering. So, yeah. On the next episode, we're not gonna have any birthday. It's gonna be actually 2 episodes ahead when we're gonna have Sam, followed by Demetrius. But one birthday which is actually not even being currently shown on the schedule is the 26th. And that is for Leo, so we need to befriend Leo a bit more in order for him to actually pop up on that schedule. So this is gonna be kind of interesting. The cool thing is that we have ducks and they produce duck feathers, and Leo loves his duck feathers, so there's at least that. But anyhow, let's take a look at the telly and see what's up. It's gonna be sunny day on the next episode, both here and on the Ginger Island. Fortune teller, lucky day, awesome. And the Queen of Sauce is gonna teach us maple bars. Ever notice how the maple bars are always first to disappear from the donut box? Perplexing because your average maple bar tastes like a sweet hockey puck. Agree? Well, just wait until you try my recipe. You can really taste the forest in these bars. Okay, you're going to need real quality maple syrup, and that's it. And we have learned how to make maple bars. Now, maple bars are actually really interesting. Here's the reason. This is the only recipe where you get, I think, like plus 1 to 3 things. If a couple of these things would be able to be rearranged, it would be really awesome. But it's really interesting recipe nonetheless. If you ever want to go into like Skull Cavern or Volcano Pumpkin Soup, highly recommend it. It's awesome. Then there's Lucky Lunch and other stuff, but we need actually cookies. And we have a new achievement, but the reason why I need these suckers is because we need to drop them into a fish pond. Man, if Evelyn would know, she would be so mad at me. Okay, so let's take a look at the snapshot of the farm so we know what we are dealing with. We have nothing happening in the upper right corner. We have expanded our keg production, but still we need to wait. If we go to our fish ponds, we see we have 2, 3, 7 pieces of roe ready. The ice pips are unfortunately giving us iron ore. We're gonna be able to drop off those cookies for one of the blobfish, and I still need to find that weird mineral and the tea for the other blobfish and the midnight carp. If we go lower to our coops, we see that the battery packs have actually kicked in. And if we go to the left from our silos, we see that we have hops ready, we have our flavored honey ready, and we have also another harvest of blueberries. Unfortunately, it seems like one of the blueberry bushes has withered out, so I'm gonna have to replace it with another blueberry bush. Because if I would plant like hot pepper there or something, it would just aesthetically look really bad. And then there's stuff in the crab pods, greenhouse, big shed, mushroom cave, and so yeah, let's see what can be done, and we're gonna try to get these things processed. So bear with me and enjoy another montage, or maybe I'm just gonna skip through it. I don't know. Usually I edit out these things in bulk, so don't quote me on that. You never know what you might come across when you watch these things. Okay, so I'm trying to come up with like a decent plan of what to do. Considering our low supply of wood and stone, most likely I will have to go to see Robin and purchase anything in order for me to get any blueprint in. And I was actually thinking about doing another barn upgrade, which would help us out. So we would require 25,000 gold, 550 wood, and 300 stone. So most likely I will have to purchase everything from Robin. And also I will need to go see Marnie regarding the pigs, because if we don't buy pigs today, I am screwed, because Monday she goes shopping, Tuesday she works out, Wednesday would be the closest day when I would be able to buy those pigs. And the further away we push the purchase of the pigs, the more difficult it's gonna be for us to get as many harvests from them as possible. Also, we need to account for at least 4 to 6 rainy days per season. So that might mean that those days specifically pigs are completely useless because they cannot do their job. So I'm thinking maybe we will go first Marnie, then Robin. Thanks to the obelisks, it should not be that difficult. It's 11:10. So let's see if we can get, I don't know, 4 pigs would probably push it, although I would really like to get as many as possible. We're gonna go bacon 1, bacon 2. Oh, 137. So that's 4 pigs. And now to see Robin in regards to acquiring the necessary resources for construction or upgrade of a second deluxe barn. 105,410. We're definitely gonna be making some money because we did load in stuff from the big shed, etc, etc, but yeah, we're gonna have to splurge out here a bit. So let's see, construct farm buildings, deluxe barn, 550 and 300.
One eternity later.
So not probably the best practice when it comes to our finances, but the thing is, if we go to the Ginger Island and we go into the volcano, we might get the additional stone from there. Okay, so by the end of the next episode, or it's gonna take 2 episodes for us to get our hands on the second big barn or deluxe barn. It's 12:30 p.m. I wanna buy some bombs because unfortunately it's only at the 5th level of volcano where we are able to meet the cousin of this dwarf and purchase bombs from him. And I would rather have those bombs ready right away. And we don't have even that many bombs as is. Man, we did splurge quite a lot. We have 2 warp totems. Need to take a look. What else can I theoretically sell? Ooh, damn it. We have a big problem here. I need 1 grand in order to actually get my Tushy to the Ginger Island. So that's actually kind of funny. Might have to sell some starfruit wine to Pierre directly. So that will have to do, and let's grab at least this cheese. So we have some omelets, we have triple shot, salmon berries, starfruit wine, which is being sold, warp totem, soggy newspaper can go into the recyclers because you might get actually a piece of cloth out of the soggy newspaper, so that's the only reason why I did not throw it away. Okay, so these 4 need to be sold. We have time until 5 p.m. I think right now to get to Willie's. We need 1,000 in order to actually set sail. So that's 12,000 something just from the 4 bottles. I'm gonna have to start thinking about actually even the fall season and what kind of things will I want to put into my display. These kinds of things might have a beneficial effect for me, who knows. But with the small amount of money in my pocket right now, this is really the only stuff you're willing to give me. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Really hate also that our beach farm is not affected with this phenomenon. It would make the farm that more interesting, especially at least throughout the season. Okay, so let's set sail. We are getting there a bit late, but I might be tempted to stay there over the night, and then just on the next episode we might try to get back here. We have 5 walnuts. Okay, and fossilized ribs is actually a piece which we have not yet acquired, and look at it. Beautiful. So the cool thing about this is that now we should be able to go talk to what's his name? The gourmand frog. And because the melon is done, he should be able to give us a reward. Gerb da land wants team with fresh food. Me wish ta seen the team once more. Grow you for me da pink thing, da juicy thing. You be growing that thing outside now, Bob. Come on, take a snapshot. Oh, god damn it. I hate it. Sometimes OBS just refuses while recording for me to take a snapshot in-game. Take a snapshot. Oh, wow, that's a lot of starfruit. Herbert, yes, thank you, da. This bringing me back to the good times long ago, Bob. Here, this da for you. So that's 5 golden walnuts. And now we need to ask for additional 2 quests. So there should be a wheat and something else which needs to be dropped off. Gerb, da land wants team with fresh food, blah blah blah. Me wanna see da longo yellow tickling thing, da thing be weaving in the wind. Okay, so we need to grow wheat next. And I need to somehow bring all these things or harvest all of this. And I need to somehow account for the... Ooh, wow, we are even getting golden walnuts for growing starfruit here. That's just awesome. Actually, I picked up 4, 5. God damn, that's my lucky day. 21 gold star ones have to be sold, and I need to somehow do something with the melons. I don't know if I can actually sell them or not. So I'm gonna have to wait here for a bit when it comes to this, but we are getting our first pineapples, which is awesome. The problem is, how many starfruit seeds do I now have available here on the island? Not that many. This is horrible. This is horrible due to multiple factors. Oh man. So I will not be even able to like repopulate this chunk of land here, which means that most likely we will have some loss of deluxe speed grow in the soil. God damn it, I should have brought more starfruit in here. I don't really want to reset the day. That's not my style. I know that I effed it up quite properly, but oh well. Okay, pineapple. Let's ship at least one pineapple. With the 6 magma caps, we will be able to acquire 6 additional seeds. I don't have that many cinder shards to be doing any trades right now, so that's just unfortunate. Damn it. So we can go and exchange those magma caps with the island trader. Look at him, he's so happy. Oh my god, so awesome. So 6 of these, and the taro tuber, yeah, that would be awesome. Taro tuber for... Oh no, we can actually get the sapling for the bone fragments. Okay, so my bad. My bad. Mahogany seed, and we get it for a stingray. That doesn't seem to be worth the trade. But getting those 30 bone fragments, that would definitely be awesome. So let's go see Dr. Snail, or Professor Snail, sorry. He's gonna wanna take a look at the ribcage. I think the ribcage belongs to that predator. So there goes that. And we need to still find one more thing for the snake, bone for the frog. You've outdone yourself, Max. This is one of the most pristine specimens I've ever seen. Thank you. Thank you, too. Okay, so I'm not really sure what do I expect to come across when it comes to dealing with... Why did I not bring the bombs? What is wrong with me? Why do I like to waste time? Look at all these things here. There's ginger and such. Yeah, I want to grab the bombs. At least we can plant the pineapples so that we have like a decent patch of them growing at the same time or same place. How many do we still require 5 more in order to reopen the resort. Gonna have to pop a triple shot espresso here. So 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, and the 1, 2, 3. Man, I really wish I would have brought the seed makers over too. I don't know, should I grow the taro tuber over here by the pineapples for now, or what should I try to do with this stuff? Oh man, why do I have to keep doing dumb stuff? There's a ton of stuff here which if harvested would be awesome, but yeah, we're gonna have to return to this place and do this like a bit differently. It's like keeping track of 2 separate farms at the same time. It's a nightmare, especially if you have like multiple days in between recording an episode and an episode, because schedule. Okay, so let's see. You know what would be actually funny? If we can go through here and try to descend into the 10th level. Maybe we're gonna come across something fun like that, if it's gonna work. Yeah, it's locked. Damn it. It was worth the shot. but it's 8 p.m. almost, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to pull off just about anything in here. Most likely what happened by me coming here is to just let me know. You know what? Actually, I can go... Let's not do volcano. Let's do this. Let's return to Stardew Valley after I harvest all the melons and all the star fruit. I'm gonna bring also the pineapples with me along to Stardew Valley, load them into the seed makers, and on the next episode we're gonna try to make our way back to the Ginger Island and replant the star fruit. We are not that well financially set up currently. I can leave the bombs here, so I should know that they are here. Taro tubers, that's a-okay, so... Oh yeah, I found out what's the additional 5 walnuts which the parrot wants. So if you go ahead and give him those additional 5 things, he will install the mailbox, so you can actually receive your mail here on the Ginger Island too. It's not gonna be only limited to Stardew Valley itself, so there's the benefit of that. Okay, so I just hope this is not gonna tremendously negatively affect the overall quality of the soil here, because replanting, speed grow and such would be just horrible. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call off the episode here. It's been quite a lot of fun to witness another major screw up on my end. I, of course, totally forgot to go and drop the bombs by Professor Snail because I'm an idiot. But yeah, we're gonna be taking these things. I should probably take at least 25 back home. We don't have any melon seeds, we don't have any starfruit seeds, so I really need to bring those over. Maybe some of the starfruit will be turned into seeds too to help me out, especially due to just how financially squeezed I currently am. And yeah, if you want to see how the farm will develop further and what's going to happen next, consider subscribing, as I publish fun videos like this on a weekly basis from Mondays till Fridays. If you have any tips, tricks, questions, concerns, comments for me, feel free to leave them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to read through them. I'm going to wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Hopefully you are staying safe, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now. And make sure to subscribe! Who knows, maybe by the time this episode is published, I will have those 150 subscribers. Haha! Man, I totally forgot to harvest those blueberries, didn't I? Yep. And here I was ready to spend the night at Ginger Island. Should I be really publishing this stuff on the internet?